What? Oh my god. Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today is another sit down video because I'm going to be telling you about my experience as an au pair here in Italy. So it's currently been 1 month, well maybe 1 month and 2 days, I don't actually know, because I came on the 2nd, today's 2nd, but I came on a Wednesday, so today's Friday, so it's either technically 1 month today or 1 month and 2 days today. I don't actually know. So I thought I'd talk to you about a little bit of everything. So firstly, how I am feeling. I'm feeling tired. Sincerely, very, very tired. But I think that is just this first month feeling, and especially with the COVID-19 situation. Things are not going as planned, they're not going as they should do. So yeah, I'm feeling tired, at times stressed because days are very long, but overall I'm very happy, and I'm very happy that I have the opportunity to experience what I am doing. But yeah, it's at times it's very hard, and at times it's great. So it's a very mixed bag, but I think that's the first month feeling, and maybe 2 or 3 months in, I know that's a long time, but maybe 2 or 3 months in I should, fingers crossed, be okay. Okay, so I talked about the long days. So basically, normally my timetable would be 20 hours more or less a week. That depends on every au pair. There's au pairs that do 30 that I've met, there's au pairs that do 20, maybe do less, maybe do more. Some only work in the morning, some only work at nights. Everyone is different, depends on the family. So obviously if you want to go on au pair, you have to talk to the family beforehand, and then you'll know what to do. So normally, normal situation without COVID, my daily timetable would be from 4 in the afternoon, kids would get back, have a snack, and then be with me until dinner time, which is around 8. And then normally around 7:30 they like have a shower and everything. So in total it would be like 2-3 hours with like the English kind of teaching side. Obviously everyone is different. I've met au pairs that are here to teach the kids German, teach them Spanish, teach them Italian, teach them English, or literally just babysit in general. So again, it depends on the family that you're with. But that is meant to be my normal timetable. What's the problem? COVID-19. So the school that the kids are going to has not yet found a company to prepare their school lunches for them. If they can't have lunch at school, where do they have to have lunch? Here. And they're not going to come here to have lunch and then go back to finish at 4 because, well, they could. So I don't know. Sorry, I just heard a door creak. But they're not doing that. So instead of having lunch at school, they're having lunch here. They have been doing that for 1 week. So I've only had 1 week of this experience of them being at school before they were at summer school. But yeah, now they've got to be with me from 1 o'clock, give them lunch. Sometimes I prepare the lunch, sometimes I don't. Give them lunch, a little bit of relax, and then basically from 2 till 8 they're with me. So the days are very, very long. Yesterday I did a 7-hour day with them, which some people say, oh, 7 hours, that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But keeping 2 7-year-old kids entertained for 7 hours is absolute torture, especially when one wants to do one thing, one wants to do the other, and my mind just explodes. And I've only been doing this for 1 week, and that means if they're doing this until November, I have 4 more weeks of it. So yeah, the normal timetable that I have is in the afternoon. I know people that do it in the mornings, and yeah, and then maybe they will tell me beforehand, but the family will say, oh, we want to go out like next week, one of the evenings, is it okay if you stay with the kids, and like, yeah, all I'll do is like have a little pajama party, English films, food, blah blah blah. So yeah, they will ask me in advance. Normally they don't want me any weekends. Not that they don't want me, so they have their own plans, they do their own things, so they have been doing it anyway until now. And they've always said, oh, we're going to a birthday party, if you want to come along, you can. At the beginning I did, but now I have met more people, so I am going out with them finally. But yeah, so I'm invited along with them if not, but like my weekends are free, so I have the choice to do whatever I want, which is great. Okay, so talking a bit about the place, I'm not actually in the centre of Rome. I'm in a village which is about 20-30 minute train ride away, which in a sense is great because Rome, I have seen from like the 3 times I've been, is so chaotic. It is just, it's crazy. It is so big as well, like you have to get public transport everywhere, if not it takes you ages to get to a place. So I'm glad that I don't live there, because even if I did, like we have a group on WhatsApp of like the au pairs in Rome, and most of them are like, oh, does anyone live in this part of Rome, because there's no point meeting someone at some of the other parts, it's so hard to get there, and apparently public transport like stops at 12, so you need to be home by that time, otherwise you're walking in the dark alone for a long time. So yeah, I live in a small village. I mean small, it's got around 40,000 people living here. It is quite small. I live in the centre of the village and I'm very happy here because it's very quiet, it's very safe, everything is close to me, and yeah, it's a 10-15 minute walk to the train, and then I just grab the train and get to Rome, and it's pretty easy. I do have to say that weekends, not really weekends, night is impossible to get a train. Like they'll probably end at like 10 o'clock and start again at like 6-7 in the morning. And then on Sundays is a nightmare. So Sundays there's only one train every 2 hours, so if you miss it you gotta wait 2 hours for another, and the last one's at 8. So I'm mostly obviously when I have free is a Sunday, so I'm going to Rome on Sundays. So yeah, it's kind of bad, how would you say it? Not bad transport, it's badly connected in general, but hey ho, I'm happy in this place, to be honest, and I'm happy like being able to get into Rome. It's just not the same as being in the centre of the city. Okay, so about the people that I've met, obviously the family I told you in the last vlog. If not, I will, if you've not watched it, I will put it here in the little icon section. But yeah, my family is great. They're really nice. They're obviously very worried right now about the COVID situation, which I understand. Everyone really is. Obviously it's getting worse in every part of the world, so that's kind of normal. And then around Marino I haven't really met anyone. Marino is the village that I live in. I've started going to the gym finally. So yeah, I go twice a week to the gym. I might start going 3 days a week. So I've paid for 3 months in advance, which hopefully will motivate me to go for the rest of the months, because some mornings I'm like, oh, I don't want to go, but I'm doing it, which is great. So yeah, and then apart from that, I'm not really doing much here. Some mornings I go out for a walk, some mornings I go like to the supermarket, have a look around. There's not much to do around here. And then I have met mostly people in Rome. I already knew a couple of people that lived in Rome, so when I've been to Rome I've been meeting up with them, but I've also met some au pairs from all around, and we've maybe gone on a picnic, we've gone for lunch, we've gone for dinner, we've just gone for a walk around in general, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with the people that I met. There's obviously so many au pairs in Rome. It's impossible to meet everybody, so it's great to just have a little group or a couple little groups, and yeah, just meet up with whoever you can. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is the language barrier. Also, if you have any questions, please put them down below and I'll respond to you. But these are the main things that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, the language barrier. Okay, so for me, I am English, but I know Spanish. So when somebody speaks to me in Italian, it's very similar to either Spanish or Catalan, which I also know. So I do understand them when they talk to me. But I've been speaking to other au pairs as well, and it's the most annoying feeling in the world when you understand someone and you know what you want to say, but the words just don't come out, and you feel like one of the kids trying to speak to you in English. Like, it is so annoying. I'm meant to be starting Italian classes, but again, depending on the situation, we don't know when it's going to start. It was meant to start in October. Today is the 1st of October, so I don't know when. It's not, it's the 2nd. Anyway, we don't know if it's going to start halfway through October, in November, I don't know. Hopefully it starts, because even though with the family, when I can, I've been speaking to them in Italian and like trying my hardest. When I go out, obviously I try to speak in Italian with everyone. The guy at the gym speaks Spanish, so that's easier for me. But yeah, language barrier is kind of so-so. Like, I understand them, I just can't speak, so I'm really looking forward to be able to speak into them. I really do think in 10 months I will be able to fluently speak to them, not fluent, but like B1 level, I really hope. And this school obviously offers me also an exam in June, which I would do before I go back. So yeah, that is it. As I've said, if you have any more questions, please put them down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully, as soon as the situations get better, there's going to be much more vlogs. There's going to be, yeah, anything related to Italy or whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be trying to upload. I'm not doing a lot during the week, so I'm not filming during the week, and then the weekend is when I travel. I'm meant to be going to Naples next week, but I don't know if I will now because of the situation that's happening. But anyway, if I don't do it now, I'll be doing it later on. I've got 10 months to do it, so yeah. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye.